welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. I am trying to roll over on Instagram also today. So I'm trying something different. Hey, 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 thank you guys for tuning in. I got a little announcement I want to make in the beginning, and look at you guys all here. And I didn't even tell you guys I had an announcement. So give me 1 second. Let me know if you can still see me. I'm trying to make sure I have Instagram together. Okay, so it's over there on Instagram now. All right, so let's go, let's go. Because I just wanted to be able to be over here and see the comments on Instagram too. All right, so this month we're focusing on financial literacy. You can see me good and you can hear me. Thank you. You guys are the best. I love you guys. So this month we're focused on financial literacy. We'll talk about different aspects of financial literacy. Today's live, we'll be discussing different parts of financial literacy, why it's important. So we'll be getting into all of that. But before we get started, I want to show you guys what I got in the mail. Are you guys ready to see? My trademark. I got my trademark. So my business has been trademarked. I was already notified that it was approved. However, I didn't receive my trademark, so I just received it. So I wanted to open it with you all, and just show it to y'all. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So it says in the inside, congratulations, you secured the brand. So I'm so excited. Finally, I've been waiting. I think I started this in like 2021. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Hair getting on my lip. I'm going to open my pretty paper up. All right. You guys get to see me. All right. Hopefully the paper is not too loud for you guys. I got my folder. Oh, and here is, I'm gonna cover my address. My trademark. I have my trademark. See, it made my screen a little bit darker, but yes, I got my trademark, guys. So I'm excited. So excited. And that was something I've been waiting for. I have a second one that's pending, and kind of like forth with them. So I'm excited just to get that one. Was right on time and so great. Thank you guys so much. Look at the comments. Congratulations. So proud of you. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I was so excited. I was like, okay. When I came in, I didn't know it was coming. So awesome. All right, so I don't want to hold you guys too long. Oh, thank you, as I should be. So we're going to talk about financial literacy. So you guys know I'm Coach Day. I'm a budget coach, and I enjoy helping people enhance their finances. And that's actually the trademark I'm waiting for, enhancing your finances. Also, so I enjoy this, and I enjoy helping people to learn. Financial literacy is simply learning how to understand the money that you have, understand the money that you have access to. So sometimes we want to, learn about money and things like that. Sometimes we kind of work at a level that's not where we're not at. So it's harder because we see what other people have going on, what other people are doing, and we get focused on what they're doing. So what we really need to do is focus on this month in our financial literacy month is understanding our own money, what we have going on with it, what we're doing with it, and all of the things. So I'm just going to tell you the different aspects of it because there's different keys to make it all come together and make the puzzle work. So in each of these things, I'll be focusing on, so I'll be letting you know. So first and foremost is understanding our money, which understanding that would come with a budget where you're actually looking at what you have going on. We all know about a budget because what do I talk about a lot? A budget. So just, getting your income, seeing what your income is, really knowing and understanding what you're making as far as what you're bringing home, not what you're making as far as what you see, as your gross pay. And then creating a plan with the expenses that you have to pay for every month, every quarter, every year, whenever it is you actually pay those bills. And just making it work and being able to see if, maybe what I have is not what I have coming in is not enough to make this work, and adjusting and working and getting to somewhere where you're able to be successful with it. So that's what it's all about, understanding what's working, what's not. What can I do to truly enhance it? What am I doing that's messing things up and, making it not successful for me? So that's what it's all about. So in that, I'll be looking over different things. So we also have savings. It's another part of financial literacy. Savings is something we should be doing. Savings is something we will be focusing on actually in the month of June. In the month of June, we'll be focusing on savings. We'll go into all of that stuff. So stay tuned for that. Okay, yes, we're in April now, but that's what we focus on in April. But just it's important for us to know about it, know how to do it, know where to do it, know when to do it, know why to do it. So learning all of the aspects of saving will help you to be better with your savings and overall with your finances. Another aspect is credit, which is something we actually focused on last month. So if you weren't with us on live last month, then you go back and watch all of those lives. Every week we discuss something with credit, whether it was what is credit, what creates your credit score, how what things affects our credit that we don't really know is affecting our credit. So things like that. So go back, check those out. They're all on YouTube at Enhancing Your Finances. We have another part of it, which is debt. So debt is something we're actually going to be focusing on next month. We're going to go into all the debt, different types of debt, how to pay it, which ways are good ways to pay it off, different avenues to take, understanding it, understanding the interest, understanding what we're doing when we get it, how we could go wrong with it. We also have another part, which is investing and preparing for retirement. These things are important. Sometimes we're so focused on our money, we're thinking about now. We're not thinking about then in the future. You know what I mean? So we have to think about now and the future so we know we want to be comfortable now. Yes. And that's how we get started working on now. But we need to prepare because anything can happen. Things happen unexpectedly. And you want to be comfortable in the future when you don't have your employment income or your business income, whatever income it is you're living off of. And then let's see, what else? Let me say, yes, good topics. I definitely will be tuned in. Yay! Thank you for tuning in for that. Yes, ma'am. Another thing that's a part of financial literacy is understanding our taxes. So let me know in the comments, have you filed your taxes yet? Because it is April 2nd. Tax deadline is coming soon. So that's something you should be thinking of. That's another part of financial literacy. It's not a part that people talk about, but it's very important to know about your taxes. What do you qualify for? What deductions, what exemptions, what are the difference between deduction and exemption? What do you have as far as your income? Are you doing the best you can with your money? Are there things you could be writing off? Could you be doing other things as far as, I think, I'm not sure when we had this discussion and I'll run it back again. But just understanding what you can write off at work as far as your deductions. So that would be awesome for you to save in that nature. So you're able to, do better for your finances overall. So if I can do something with my employment that's going to save money for my taxes, that's going to help me overall financially. Just like, having those self savings accounts, very beneficial. Let's see. Read the comments. Yes, I filed my taxes. No, yes, yes. Okay, I'm not the only one. Well, let me let you know. I submitted my documents, but it hasn't been filed yet. So I'm kind of in the middle here. So I kind of didn't do them, but they're in the process of being done. So yeah, but just a reminder how important it is to just file them, get them out the way, get them in. You don't want to have any penalties if it is something that you're going to owe. If you're going to owe, go ahead and pay it. Get it out the way. Don't allow them to put on there those extra fees, the interest. Those fees will kill you. And then guess what? You can be using those fees for other things, maybe even your savings, right? And the process is great. Thank you. Nope, you have company. You guys are the ones who didn't do your taxes. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because you still have some days left. I believe it's always April 15th, but it must be the way it falls that it actually falls into the 18th. So, just now, think about it now. If you haven't, take the time to prepare, take some time. It does take time. Be patient because as thorough as you do them, as much as you focus on, as much as make sure you have all of your deductions and exemptions, it will be more you'll get back and more that's owed to you. You will want to get the most back on your income taxes because it's your money. And not having that knowledge, not having that financial literacy of what's best for you is something that's preventing you from having the best financial um, overall that you can have. So you want just knowledge is power. So this month, like I said, we'll talk about different things, finances. I actually have all of my topics down for this month. So this month we'll talk about, next week we'll talk about the different types of insurance and going into all of them. So be mindful of that. Tune in next week to hear about that. We'll also go into the next week into the different types of investments accounts. And just so you know the difference, what this one's good for, what this one's not good for. We'll go into the next time future planning and kind of thinking about estate planning and things like that. That's something really good. So everything we're talking about this month is awesome. And then we'll finish the month with just talking about financial goals because that is like very important to just really have something you're working towards. A lot of times we'll say we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but setting them goals will help you to push towards it, to have something you're working towards, to keep you going, so you can kind of see like, okay, I did this, I did that, and keep going and keep going and keep going. And now I hit this goal, so let me go to my next goal, and let me go to my next goal. So until you get to where you want to be, and in that comfortable financial freedom space, which we all want to get to. So that's what we have. Let's see what else I have on here. Retirement planning, which is important, another part of financial literacy. So back to my list, we just talked about what we're going to talk about this month, but also preparing for retirement. That's something very important. We'll do another live on that, but I'm not sure when. That doesn't fall in this month, but we will definitely touch on that because that's important for us to know, hear about, and think about, and keep that in our head, regardless of how many years we have until retirement. It's important to think about that. I have what I'm going to be talking about, like personal people, but there's people you encounter who work for a very long time, who shouldn't be working that long time, and you see them, and it's just like, it's kind of disheartening to see them at a certain age still working when they could be, home resting, should be resting, relaxing, and being with their family and just enjoying their later years. So most times when people are working that late, it comes from not properly planning for retirement. So they have to continue to work because they are not financially, to their financial freedom, not so that where they can be comfortable, not where they can feel like they can stop working. So planning early will get you out of that space so that you don't have to be the person that keeps working unless you want to get a little job for if you're bored or something like that. So that's important. Another part is insurance, which I just said we're going to talk about actually next week, and just talking about health insurance. We're going to talk about life insurance. We're going to talk about medical insurance. What else? I have property insurance. So we're going to cover all the different types of insurance and just understand the different ones. And so it's good to know. It's be well versed. This month I hope you will focus on really truly enhancing your finances and really growing your financial literacy this month. I mean, you should do it all the time, but with this month being financial literacy, I plan on pushing it, talking about it, and just being more out there. That's why today I said I wanted to try to, go into another platform. So this live, yes, we focus on YouTube, but it's also sharing somewhere else because I wanted other people to see it and hear it and kind of learn about it as well. And then lastly, I'm not sure if I said this, but the last thing I have on here is a part of financial literacy is estate planning. I'm not sure if I said that one, but if I did, forgive me. That's the last thing on my list. And just basically planning for, we don't want to talk about that part of our life, but we need to prepare for that part so that we don't leave our family in a bind and, we can actually have what we want to happen. So that's very important. So I hope today, just getting the fundamentals of financial literacy, different parts of it, different aspects, and just to hear that we're going to go deeper into a lot of these topics in the later weeks, in the later months. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up. Tune in always. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we'll be back next week at 6 p.m. Eastern to do it all again. It never hurts to be prepared. That's right. And because you're already in that point of your life. You're in a sad state. You don't want to be in a sad state. Now I got to focus. I got to figure this out. I got to think about this. I got to get this together. I got to, and your family's trying to figure out what they think you will want when you can just let them know exactly what you want. So I highly recommend that. So stay tuned. We'll talk about that as well. In 3 weeks, we'll talk about that. Estate planning is needed and very helpful. Yes, it is. Thanks so much, Coach C. Job well done. Thank Thank you. Thank you so much. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being with me when I open up my trademark. Thanks again for the congratulations. I appreciate you. If you missed any of our lives, we've been going live since January of last year. There's so many videos to catch up on if you haven't been here. So check out the YouTube page. And if you have any questions, any ideas, drop them in the comments on YouTube. I can come back and watch the replay, and see the comments afterwards. On other platforms, I'm not sure if I can do that. But have a great evening. Get into your financial literacy. Start thinking about what you want to do this month for your finances. If you haven't already, set some financial goals. And I will see you guys next week.